transactions. Let me first share my screen. Share. Is my screen visible?
No, it has escaped.
Okay. Now let's go. So the first transaction, we are going to transfer our USDT from Binance to RoyalQ. That's transferring fuel from Binance to RoyalQ. So we first go to our RoyalQ and get the wallet address. So RoyalQ, when you reach at your RoyalQ, you come to asset. Here, you click on asset. So you want to deposit. So you come and click on deposit. Click on deposit. We are going to deposit USDT. So we select USDT. Here you select the network, depending on the money you want to deposit. On RoyalQ, so Polygon, the minimum amount of dollars you should deposit is 10. BNB, the minimum is 20, and Tron, the minimum is 20 also. So you select the network according to the money you want to deposit. So let's use Polygon for the minimum of $10. But this Polygon has a small tax that they take. But these two ones, they don't take any tax, it's free. So we select Polygon and you come here and you copy the wallet address. After copying the wallet address, we go to Binance. So let's go to Binance. When you come to Binance, you come here where there is the word asset. Here down, come where there is a word asset. You come to send, because you're sending, you come to send. We are going to use on-chain withdraw, because we are going to send to another exchanger. So you select chain withdraw. This one, the second one. You click there. We are going to withdraw USDT. So we select USDT. Select USDT. You come to address. You paste your address that you already copied. So we paste the address. We come here and select the network. From RoyalQ, I selected Polygon. So here, then you put the minimum. Sorry, the amount you want to withdraw. Here we are going to withdraw $11 because the minimum in RoyalQ is 10, but here on Binance, they take the tax of 0.002. So you are going to withdraw 11 so that they can take their tax. Then you click on withdraw. This is the information you're going to confirm: the network, the address, the withdraw amount, the network fee, and the wallet. So I click on confirm. Here I need to verify with my passkeys. Yeah. Here you put your passkey that you did what? You registered with. If you registered the fingerprint, you insert your fingerprint. Someone to mute the mic. If you're using the authenticator, you will use the authenticator. If you're using the password, you insert in your password as your passkey. So for me, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to do what? To withdraw. But if you're proceeding with the process, you insert your passkeys. After inserting the passkey, the transaction will be in process. So within 2 minutes, you will receive your transactions in Royal Q. So that's how we withdraw we deposit money from Binance to Royal Q. So let's deposit money from Royal Q to Binance. So here, Binance is going to be the receiver. So we come to add fund because it's on the receiving side. Add fund, you come here and select on-chain deposit. Select on-chain deposit because we are going to get the money from another exchange and not from Binance. So you come and select the coin you want to deposit. You are going to deposit USDT. USDT is here. So select USDT. After selecting the USDT, they bring the network. You choose one, the network you want to use. So here there is Tron, BNB. So let's go with BNB Smart Chain. You come here and click here for you to copy the wallet address. After copying the wallet address, we go back to Royal Q. Let's go back to Royal Q. When you reach here, you come to withdraw, but you need to be careful here because Royal Q changed their format. When you deposit money, you need to take like some hours for the money to come here on the withdrawable USDT. So if you deposit money, you need to wait for some minutes, for some hours for the money to come here on the withdrawable USDT. So you will withdraw the withdrawable USDTs, not from here, not the money which is here on the total asset. You withdraw the money which is at the withdrawable USDT. When you have 30 on the total asset and the withdrawable USDT has 10, you will withdraw $10. When you put the amount as 20, Roku will not accept it because it's not on the withdrawable USDT. I hope I'm understood. So you come to withdraw. Here you select the network you chose. From Binance, we chose BNB. You come and select BNB Smart Chain. In Royal Q, the time changed. When you do the transaction, you will not receive the money immediately. So here they are telling you the past review period has ended and risk control measures will be enhanced. Your withdrawal or transfer will be received before 10 a.m. So you need to be patient. Review doesn't mean that you are going to receive the money at that time. Review means they are going to look at the transaction before they send for you the money. So you need to be patient. When you do your transactions at night, you maybe will receive your money at around 11 a.m. in the morning. So you click on I understand. You come here and paste your wallet that you copied from Binance. The minimum is $10. The minimum here is $10. But the withdrawable amount is 7. So Royal Q will not allow the transaction to go on. Here they take the transaction fee of $2. So need to be with enough money on the withdrawable USDT. When you want to withdraw 10, make sure you have $12 or $13 on the withdrawable USDT. So for them to take their transaction fee of $2. After inserting your amount, they are not going to allow it. Then you come to withdraw. You see, they are saying the minimum amount per transaction per transfer is $10. So you have to make sure you have enough money on the withdrawable amount. When you have enough money, you place on the withdraw. After withdraw, they will bring for you to put in the password, the transaction password. The transaction password, you set it when you're opening the RoyalQ app. After putting the transaction password, they will send for you the code on your email. So you'll get that code from the email and paste it there where they will request for you for that code. After doing that, the transaction will be in process, but you will not get the money immediately. You will need to wait. So that's how the transaction from RoyalQ to Binance is done. So let's look at the transaction from RoyalQ to RoyalQ. Transaction from RoyalQ to RoyalQ. So here you come to asset. You're going to transfer from RoyalQ to RoyalQ. So you get the ID. So how do we get our ID, the RoyalQ ID? To get your RoyalQ ID, you come here, you tap there. This word UUID is the RoyalQ ID. You will send the money on if you're using by RoyalQ to RoyalQ. You use UUID because they don't charge, but if you're using withdraw, they will charge the $2. Here you're using the transfer, they will not charge. So on transfer, you're going to use UUID. So to get your UUID, you come to the profile and the UUID is there. If you want to copy it, you come and copy it from here and send it to the person who is going to send you the money. So let me get my ID that I got from someone. Oh my. So this is it. Come here. Come to asset. Select transfer. If you're going to do the transaction from RoyalQ to RoyalQ, you select transfer because they will not charge you the money. Select transfer. You paste your UUID here. Here the minimum is $1. So let's do it. The transaction fee is free. The amount received, you're going to send it. You come and click on transfer here. Confirm transfer. Confirm. Here they are going to send for me the what? The code. So you come and press on send code. Let me get the code. The code is going to I'm going to receive the code on a different number, on a different phone, sorry. So let me get my code. The code. You come and paste it here. 490485. Transaction password, you put in your password that you set. Put in the password that you set. But for me, I'm not going to put in the password because I don't want to do what? To do the transaction. But when you're completing your transaction, you put in your transaction password that you set while creating your account on RoyalQ. So that's how the transaction from RoyalQ to RoyalQ is done. But there is another option you can choose here. Transfer. You come and click here on that arrow down. You will either use UUID or email. If you want to use the email, you select the email. When the person sends you the email to send the money, you select email. So after selecting your email, you come and paste your email here. You follow the steps that we used. It's the same procedure. So that's the transaction from RoyalQ to RoyalQ. So let's look at the transaction from Binance. Transaction from Binance. Binance to Binance. So let's go to our Binance app. This is our Binance. So in Binance, we are also going to use the Binance ID or the email. So how do we get our Binance ID? To get your Binance ID, you come here and click here. This is the Binance ID. This one is the Binance ID. So when you want to send your Binance ID, you just come on the profile and long press for it to be copied. So that's where we get our Binance ID from. So you come on asset. Here on asset. Click on asset. So you're going to send to a Binance user. You come on send. You're going to send to Binance user. So you select the first one, this one. Send to Binance user. So you select that. After selecting, you're going to use the Binance ID. You come and select the Binance ID. So let me get my Binance ID. We do what? Continue. After copying it, you go back to Binance. You long press to paste. So after pasting, you confirm. You put the number of USDT you want to send. Let's say I want to send 2 or 5 or 25 or 30. You put the amount you want to send. So let's go with the 2. Just wait for the network. It's the Binance ID. I'm going to send $2 spot. You confirm. After confirming, you need to verify with the passkeys. You put in your passkeys, either the fingerprint, the password, or the authenticator to continue with the transaction. But for me, I'm not going to continue with it because I don't want to do what? To transact. So that's how it's done. Also here on Binance, you can use the phone or the email. If you want to use the email, you come and select email or phone. Select email. When someone gives you the email address, you just paste it there. You continue with the process. It's the same thing as the Binance ID. Hope I'm understood. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Have you understood?
Yes.
All right. Any question? Are we okay in the class?
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Twagala soda.
Sawa yo najja. Are we okay? We end the class. We call it a day.